Yeah, Hollywood. Not the fake one. Yeah, yeah.
Good evening,
yeah.
people. Y'all, welcome to another podcast. Tune in. Today, man, I got a real special guest with me today, man.
Oh, yeah.
None other than the king of the grown
You hear
folks.
me? You hear me?
Kings of the grown folks
You hear
music.
me?
Avail Hollywood, what's up, my boy?
I'm in here with my big dog. You
Yes,
hear me?
sir. Yes, sir, man.
Hey, man, I'm loving this studio, man. It's, Texas County is on the map, man, and it's studios and facilities like this, man, to keep everything popping, man.
Hey,
I'm really
man.
loving this, man.
Hey, man, appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man. Man, I'm glad you came in and tuned in with me, man. So I wanna go back. I wanna talk about some stuff real quick, cause man, king of the grown folks, man. Hey, so I wanna go back, man, to where you where you start from, where you get your love for the music at?
Man, everything started with me, with my dad, man. And we had like this family type of band. And then we were more, a lot of people understand about me, we were more in the church. And then some kind of way, we switched over from the church and started doing blues, like so many people do, man. Like so many people do.
Yeah.
And I was on the drums, man, and my sister, she used to sing, Rain.
Yeah.
She would sing, man, and I would always see how she do it. Want to jump in front. You know how it be, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you used to be on them keys.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We gonna get into that.
Yeah. But that's how that all came about, man. Just just the love for the music all around, man. Especially them Saturday mornings, man, growing up hearing them blues. So yeah, I jumped right into it off them drums, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. You cold on drum. Man, you a cold musician, man. So I wanna say this too before we go into everything. Man, I really appreciate you too, bro, because you've always had this talent with you and this gift and the attitude. Like, man, you was the first person that really showed me like how to get money for your gift, like and took me on the road.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Rain, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure, because I was playing one day and you was like, hey, man, start coming to practice with us. And I never knew this, but like I used to just play around, but you real serious when it come to that music stuff. So one day we was practicing, you was like, no, that ain't it. And so I started playing how I felt.
Yeah.
And you was like, yeah, that's it.
Because it's in you, man.
Yeah.
When it comes to them keys, man. when I first saw you, man, when you came in and started playing, man, so you had them fat cards, man. And a lot of keyboard players, man, they tend to do the little small cards, the little diminishes, man. But you had it, bro.
Yeah.
You had it, man.
Hey, man, appreciate that. What was that moment when you wanted to just, when you really wanted to really take it serious and take off with the music thing, man?
Man, it's funny you say that, man. The first time I'm finna call out the artist name, man. The young folk probably don't know nothing about, man. The first time I seen Tyrone Davis, man. Let me tell you something. I was probably about 15. I seen Tyrone Davis, man. That's the guy that said, "You like mom's apple pie?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when I first saw him, man, I was like, man, this is what I want to do, because I was on the drum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And but just seeing him grace the stage, man, and do his thing, that's when the whole AVAIL Hollywood thing just bing, light switch came on in my head, man. So I think we was down off in Montgomery, Alabama. And I saw Tyrone Davis at the Mother's Day Blues show, man. He walked by me And he just spoke to me. He seen me playing the drums early. He was like, you gonna sing one day, boy. You know? And some said to myself, and myself saying, like old boy said, what's his name, Brown say, but yeah, that little old switch popped on in my head, man.
You know, and this, man, that's wild. Wow, that's, so, yeah. So, you know, one thing I noticed when we was out there in the band, man, you always gave other people they props. Like, you always upped other blues artists. You know what I mean? Before your moment came, you always upped other blues artists. And I know one particular you always upped was Willie Clayton.
Oh, Willie Clayton, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was out there and looking at them, you know, perform and stuff, and I was just seeing it, and it was just like, man, this amazing, you know, the talents and how people vibe and stuff. So I've always seen you up other people, and then coming up watching you always had this thing like,
you know, Willie Clayton. I was on a show with Willie Clayton off in El Dorado, Arkansas. Matter of fact, El Dorado, Arkansas, I'm gonna be there on May the 3rd. I want to say May the 3rd. That's coming up. El Dorado, Arkansas. But anyway, it was probably about 2 years ago, man. And I was out there with Willie Clayton, and he came up to me, talked to me, man. He asked me about my dad's. He didn't realize my dad had passed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't realize my dad had passed.
Oh, okay.
But I had got a chance back in the day to go to Taylor Made Studios. That was up in Jackson, Mississippi with Willie Clayton. That's when my sister then was on the label.
Yeah.
And, man, I just sat there and talked to him for a while, and that was another one of them moments, man, when I was thinking to myself, hey, man, this is what I want to do, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Willie Clayton, man, that cat there tough, man.
Tough. Yes, sir.
When I say tough, I mean tough. You know, but it's so many Southern soul blues artists right now, man, doing their thing, man.
Yeah.
I just ain't no hating bone in my body, man.
Oh,
You just got to get them props, man, what they do, man. They doing their thing out here, man. They doing it. Yes, sir.
What was so out of doing your songs, what was the song that you felt coming up that you did that really just hit the charts first? Your first song that really kind of took off for real?
I won't say Drinking Again.
Yes, sir.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you something crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy. So when I did the Drinking Again album, I had did this song called Country Road, right?
Oh.
And in my mind, you know, I'm thinking Country Road is gonna be the beat. You know, it's gonna be my song, man. 'Cause I'm talking that nasty, crazy stuff about doing something on the country road.
Yeah.
Man. And I sent it to DJ Godfather. I sent it to Southern Soul Network. Back at that time, the Southern Soul Network was like the biggest thing in Southern Soul.
Yeah.
And so I was putting all my effort in that country road, man.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't doing nothing, man. I think I had probably about, I want to say, man, I had probably about 25,000 views on it on YouTube. And then I sent the whole CD out because I only had sent Country Road out. I sent the whole CD out. Man, I kid you not, 3 weeks later, everybody started calling me, talking about, man, Drinking Again. Start pushing Drinking Again. Man, I put Drinking Again on YouTube. I had like 2 million views in like 3 months. So I said, hey, you know, I said, baby, that's the song. Because it's always like that, man. What you think your hit song is.
Man, that's so true.
You know, you find out on your other album, what you looked over is your biggest song. You know?
Yeah.
So,
right.
Drinking Again is probably the one put me on.
Most definitely. Boy, when I heard that hitting the radios and going everywhere, I was like, look at my boy, man. This already done hit, man.
Yeah, that's the stuff we used to do back in the day, man. We used to be in the old building with you, man.
So I said, man, it done hit. That done went big, man. So
yeah, that's there. But Drinking Again, man, is probably it ain't big as 25 and up. Obviously, 25 and up. I did that probably about 5 or 6 years later, you know, but I had kind of built a little name for myself, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, then came 25 and up. 25 and up is probably about 60 million views on YouTube, you know. But
dang,
I say drinking again, probably the one did it for me.
Yeah, man. When I heard that, I said, man, that's it. So, man, I'll be listening to you, man, and a lot of people. My wife listens to you all the time, and her, she used to always play that song, "Wasted."
Wasted, yeah.
Yeah,
that's another one too.
That's another, yeah.
So that's another one too.
Yeah,
Wasted.
And say what's on my mind.
You know, man, I done released 128 songs. Okay. Yeah. And I kid you not, man. When I go do a show, man, it's 4 songs they want to hear. You know, they want to hear "Wasted," "Singing in Quicksand," "Drinking Again" at 25 and up.
Yeah.
And I pretty much have to do those songs every time I go somewhere.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
But it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing.
Blessing.
You know?
For sure, blessing.
Yeah, it's a blessing, bro.
So, man, did your dad ever sing and stuff, or he just was?
Yeah, he used to sing, but he was more into making sure his kids did music, man. He was some kind of like Joe Jackson, man.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't understand it, man. When we was growing up, man. How we always had to after school, man. Before we did our homework, we had to do some music. Man.
Yeah.
And if you didn't do what you didn't hit them notes right and do what you're supposed to do, you end up in the closet. That's how you used to get punished, man. You put you in the closet. But, you know, it paid off. It paid off. It paid off for a lot of us, man.
Man, shout out to Collins, man. Rest in peace, man. Collins Cole.
Oh, yeah, man. He had his honor, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you came on there, he was like, well, that dang old DJ can play that, boy. He can play that keyboard, man.
And, man, you know what? One thing about it, man, your whole family, like, y'all just good oriented people, you know what I mean? Even when
Southern people, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like just coming around y'all, y'all always done embraced me. And man, that y'all it was a good experience, man. If anything, you know, being out there in the band and looking at all that, I was like, oh man. It's a whole nother life. It's a whole nother way to this, man.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like that on that road, man. But you know, it's a good thing, man. It kept me out of a lot of trouble. Yeah. And there's some things out there can put you in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Put you in some trouble, man.
Yeah,
so I always try to find a better thing about it, man. There's always, you know, it's a job, man. You go out here and do what you got to do, man. Go and get that little old bag, man.
Right.
So,
for sure.
At the end of the day, man, it's a good thing, man. And you know, I stayed straight. You know, I ain't been in too much trouble, but but I pretty much stayed straight so far, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I ain't really heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing bad about you anyway, man. People love you out here, so.
Yeah, man. You know, we ain't perfect. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't perfect.
No.
But you know. I always like this, man. You know, when it comes to music, you know, it's always gonna be somebody that can do something better. You know, no matter what you do. So I always say, ain't nobody better than me in music, and it ain't nobody that I'm better than in music.
Right.
Because you know what works for you works for you. You know, so you just got to stay in your lane and do your thing. That's what a lot of people understand, man. You stay in your lane and do your thing, can't nobody do you better than you.
Yes,
you know what I mean? So it's all good out here, man. And I always tell people, man, don't do no hating, man. Just work hard and do what you're going to do because God got a plan for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I've seen that with you. Like, even growing up, I'm like, you know, I was like, man, I don't really like that. You be like, man, that sound good to me. I was just like, man, it taught me something. It was like, you know, he always found a way to where, like, you know, it wasn't never no hate. It was like, oh, yeah, that's good. That sound good. I like it. Yeah. And so it's like, it's almost like you set yourself up for the future. Like, you know, when you come in like hating it, you kind of fighting against yourself.
Yeah, you're going against the grain on your own, man, because you never. It's one thing, you know. It's like I always say, man. You don't tear nobody down, man, because you never know when you're gonna need them again, man.
Yeah.
So I always, anybody around me, man, I always try to put them up, build them up, find a way. You know, just like when I first met you, man, I already knew, man, you was talented, man. Look around, look around, look around. So it's so much talent, man, in Texarkana, man. You just have to have people that's around you, man, that's gonna encourage you, you know, to do your thing. Because, hey, look, you can always come back. I can come back to you now and say, man, look, I need a video, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
You know, so that's why I say, man, don't tear nobody down, man. If you hear some music or something that just ain't it, just say, hey, man, that ain't it. You know, but this is how you can do it.
Yeah,
man, you know?
right.
And that's how I always been.
Yeah,
man.
for sure, you have, for sure. So, man, fast forward, and now, man, I be seeing a whole lot of people now. I always said this. I said, man, you know you make it big when it's a lot of people start making fake pages.
Oh, man. Man.
I always said that.
Boy, let me tell you something, man. You can search AVAIL Hollywood, and I'm telling you, man, it's like thousands of profiles. And I always tell everybody, man, because one thing, man, I'm crazy about my fans. I always try to tell them, listen, I'll never jump in your inbox.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll never tell you I'm looking for love or want to get married or anything like that, man. And if it ain't got a blue check mark, it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? But I had this one lady, man. She reached out to me, and she said, where you at? And I said, I already knew then because so many scams are going on. She's like, where you at? You supposed to be meeting me. You supposed to be going on this cruise or whatever. And I said, baby, I ain't never talked to you before. You know what I'm saying? So she said, well, this ain't you. So then she wouldn't send me a video. So obviously some Africans got to be. Got to be. They done went on, man, made a old AI video, man. But I was telling her, I was like, because you could hear the accent.
Yeah.
You know, hey, hello, Michelle Banner. This is AVAIL Hollywood. And I love you, my dear wife. I'm like, baby, if you done been to any of my shows, you'll know I got a country accent, old country boy, man. But I told her, I said, look here, that ain't me. You know, and then she went on and saying, well, I'm sorry, but it really hurt my heart and all this and all that. And I said, you know, I sympathize with them, but at some point, man, you just got to understand, you know, we're artists out here, man. We ain't jumping in nobody's inbox. Trying to find love. You know what I mean? Because if you go find love, what you doing it on Facebook?
Right.
That's probably the most, social media, man, is a good thing for promotion, but that's probably the most fakest type of lifestyle you're gonna ever see, because ain't nobody jumping on social media, man, saying, hey, man, I can't pay my rent this week, or hey, man,
that's true,
my tire done fell off, you know. So we're gonna make everything look good on Facebook, so or Instagram or TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So I be telling everybody, don't believe what you hear on social media, man. You know.
Dang. That's crazy.
But it's a lot, bro. It's a lot, man.
I even encountered one on TikTok. It says AVAIL Hollywood bag up page, and the person had inboxed me. I was like, hey man, how's it going or whatnot? And I just really having a conversation, and I said, man, you gonna stop by the studio? And then the person, this one I knew it was a scam. They said, where is it located? I'm like, oh.
Not knowing, man, me and you done grown up together.
I'm like, not knowing, man, me and him, we grew up, man, we tight. So I'm like, I know you a scam now because you know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Where are you located at? And I was like, so after that, when they said that, I said, okay, now I'm finna play with them. I'm like, okay, this and that.
Yeah.
And they was like, they just kept going on and on. I was like, man, this is a scam because Hollywood know who I am.
Exactly.
Like, you don't even know who I am. Hollywood know who I am. And I'm like, man, people really do this.
They have went as far as, man, as creating fake driver's license, man. So I had this one lady send me a driver's license with me on it. It looked pretty good, though. Don't get me wrong. They good at the scamming, man.
Dang.
You know, they have driver's license and everything. I had my face on there. Found a picture where I ain't got my glasses on. So...
a driver's license?
Man.
Dang.
And then again, too, that's what I be saying, like, what artist you know, man, just gonna send his driver's license out to Facebook?
No.
Yeah. So
even in my growing process in podcast media, I had to realize I get that blue dot. Mm-hmm. See, if the blue dot ain't beside their name, a lot of people don't know. To get that blue dot beside your name, the actual person have to send a copy of their ID, and Facebook verifies it. Yeah. So if the blue dot is by their name, that's really them. You know what I'm saying? But it's so many people. Man, I opened up my restaurant, my food truck, and now I saw the other day somebody created another Rashida's Kitchen page.
Oh, man.
I'm like, so I look, and then it's the bad part. I reported it to Facebook, and they was like, we can't delete it. What? I don't know how y'all can't delete it, and I'm the one that created the thing. I'm like, man, that's wild.
But that's how you know you're doing something, man.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're doing something, man.
Yeah, when somebody create a fake page, I say, yeah, that's when they're doing. That's when I know you're doing something. So what's your latest hit that's out now?
Latest one I just did, man. I just did I dropped 3.
Yeah.
I dropped three singles. But the one that's doing the bit, well, I'll call the name. I dropped a song called Sexy and You Know It. And it's got a whole type of stepping type of vibe, but not the down south type of stepping, but the all around stepping, kind of like an R. Kelly.
Yeah.
R. Kelly switch up. And then I did a song called Fireball Moonshine.
Yeah.
And now that's kind of like the country wood type stepping. And then I did, matter of fact, I did 4. I did if you don't keep doing what you did when you gotta, you're probably gonna lose it. Now that's probably the one that's doing the best right now. I think it's at probably about 150,000 views right now. I dropped it probably about 2 months ago. Okay. Yeah. And then I did a song called Rodeo.
Yeah.
So y'all go check that out, baby. You hear me? Y'all go check that out. But I dropped by 4, man. But I'm finna get in the studio and work on the whole album right now. So that's what I got going right now.
You know what I learned about blues and stuff? Man, after I really wasn't into blues at first until we kind of linked up, and then I started thinking like, you know what? I see why people like blues so much. It relates.
Oh yeah,
it relates.
Blues and country, man. A lot of people think I'm crazy because I love country. You know, that's my favorite genre. It's country, and it's because it tells a story. Yeah. You know, I like to hear music. You know, that relates to me. You know what I'm saying? Down through the South, Texas, you know, Shreveport, Louisiana, Mississippi. You know, so when I hear that kind of music, it resonates well with me. That's why blues, I grew up on blues, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a feeling to me. Yeah. And of course gospel. You know, you can't get around gospel, man. I don't care if you believe in God, if you don't believe in God. At the end of the day, man, gospel gonna get you through. Especially quartet music, man. I love quartet music.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. Even when it comes to gospel and blues, all of it is telling a story. It's just, to me, when it comes to gospel, gospel is you trying to come to the right side of things after what you done been through. Yeah. And blues is telling the story of going through it. Yep. So it's almost like it's all related. All music is related, and that's one of the reasons why even when I play, I ain't played in a while though. But I got to get. I'm a jump. I got to jump back on there, man.
Boy, I'm loving this Phantom sitting right here in front of you.
Yeah. But yeah, it all relates. And so I heard you say a while ago. You said you had the song you put out. If you don't do what you did when you got her,
probably gonna lose her.
Boy, that's true.
You hear me?
That's true.
You hear me? Because a lot of people, they get complacent. You find yourself in a relationship, man, and you get yourself complacent, man. You work hard to get that beautiful woman, but now that you got her, man, you don't do the things. You don't take her out no more. You don't show that effort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it comes to making love, you might do it every now and then. But I always say, man, if you don't do it, somebody else gonna do it, and you don't want to find yourself. You know what I'm saying? In that situation.
That hurt.
But it hurt like a knife. It's like falling out of an airplane, man. 35,000 feet. It's like being on fire, and the fireman can't put you out. Boy, it hurt bad, man.
Dang, yeah.
It hurt bad.
Yeah, for sure.
But I done been through things like that, man. But.
Yeah, but
it's like you say, that story with the music, man.
That's where good music come from. Even with that, you hear someone drinking again. Yeah. Like, when you really listen to it, you be like, man, people done felt like that.
Yeah. A lot of people say, man, was you drinking again for real?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't drinking.
Yeah.
But,
that's brilliant.
Yeah, it's a state of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was drinking, man.
Right.
Because, boy, I'm telling you, man, love is a powerful thing, man.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of folks go looking for it. When they find it, they don't know how to act when they get it.
You know what's so crazy? Love is so powerful that you can have money, material, and all that. And none of that matter.
Yes, sir. It don't matter. Don't matter, man. It don't matter if you ain't taking the time to make somebody feel appreciated, man. It don't matter at all, bro.
For sure. So I've learned that too with life. So it's just interesting how things go, man. So what can we look for? It's 2025.
2025.
What we look for with Hollywood?
Yeah, y'all be looking for at the end of the summer, man. I'm finna drop a record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done dropped a lot of records.
Yeah.
But we always try to do, bring something new and something better.
Yeah.
So y'all be looking for that. And then I got some movies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that I'm finna start dropping. And I'm glad I'm over here, baby.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey.
The Popcorn Podcast,
yes,
baby.
Sir. Yes, sir, man.
Because I see all this beautiful equipment in here, man. I know they going out and work it.
Yes, sir, man. You need some shots done. Man, hit me up, man. We gonna get it going, man. We gonna get it cracking. Like always, like, man, you like my big brother. You know what I'm saying, man? Like I said, I appreciate you.
We all we got, man. That's all we can do, So, doing, if you can't help nobody, man, you ain't helping yourself. That's just what I say, because you never know who you're going to need to lean on, man. Ain't nobody perfect, man. And out here, man, you can have something tomorrow. I mean, you can have something one day and it's gone tomorrow. Or you look to tomorrow, man, and for some people, sometimes, some situations, it don't come. So you got to do what you got to do today, man, and, uplift people.
Yeah.
Even if they hate on you, man, you still got to uplift them, man, because there's going to be haters out there if we go.
Yeah. So, and you know what? I've learned even with haters, even from a spiritual perspective, it's good. It's kind of good to see haters because, see, they ain't even have to, like, whatever you doing is getting their attention.
Yep.
That's what you have to look at, because it's a lot going on out there. And if a person chose to deal with you or to hate on you out of all that's going on, you're doing something.
You got to be doing something right. You know what I'm saying? You must be doing something right. If somebody take the time out to try to cut something you're doing something. But if you don't do nothing, who gonna hate on you?
Yeah.
So, just keep doing your thing, man. Like the song say, keep on stepping, man.
Yeah, keep on stepping.
Keep on
yes,
doing
sir,
your thing.
man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Where you say your next show is?
I got up. Matter of fact, I know y'all. I ain't gonna hold you up, but
you good.
I do want to let everybody know, because everybody be like, man, why you don't never let us know where your show's gonna be? But I got May the 3rd. I'm gonna be in Union County Fairground. May the 3rd. That's gonna be El Dorado, Arkansas. So if you in Texarkana, Arkansas, Shreveport, McNabb, y'all come on out, man. May the 3rd, El Dorado, Arkansas is going out. I'm gonna try to get my boy DJ to come on out with me.
Oh man.
I'm gonna try to holler at you, man.
Hey man, I'm gonna go too, man. I don't care if I gotta carry luggage or something.
Nah, you too pro for that. Yeah. you too pro for that. And then May the 9th, I got Dallas, Texas. I ain't gonna go through them, but you can go to Enlighten Records and see my touring schedule, man. But May the 3rd, I got El Dorado, Arkansas. May the 9th, I got Dallas, Texas. May 25th, Utica, Mississippi. May 31st, we got Temple, Texas. So y'all come on out. Party with your boy when you get a chance.
Yes, sir. So when it comes to booking and shows, how can people contact you or like they do you do events or stuff?
Yeah, I do everything, man. You just go to enlightenrecords.com and
how you spell it?
NLIGHTN.
Yeah.
And then records like the records.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You just go there, man, and tell me what you want me to do. If I'm open, I'll come. I'm an old country boy down there, boy, man. It don't matter what it is. If it's I ain't doing no funerals now.
Nah,
I ain't doing no funerals.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else, man.
Yeah, I want to, because it was it's some people that was asking me, like, man, because I was inside. I said, man, I got to be in Hollywood coming to the fight.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, well, how do you book? I said, I'm going to make sure that I ask him that so people will know, like, if they want to book you and stuff like that.
Just jump on that enlightenrecords.com, man. Hit me up, man. If I'm open, I'll come show you some love. If I ain't open this year, I'll catch you next year.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? If the Lord willing, like my grandma said, the Lord willing.
Yes, sir. Man, but yeah, man, I tell you what, man, looking back over the beginning stages and looking where you is now, where God done bless you to be now, man, it's a blessing just seeing the process, bro. Yeah. But one thing about it, I knew no matter what the struggles was, man, you always was determined.
Oh, yeah, man. That's one thing, man. I feel like, man, you can't stop, man.
Yeah.
You can't stop. If you can look back every now and then, but I always say it ain't no point. You know, ain't no point to look back. If you do look back, man, just look it back at something you done did and try to fix it or make amends for what you done did, man. Just try to, and that's why, bro. Anytime you need me, man, call me. I'm here.
Oh, man.
Anytime you. I'm about to get you over at my old studio,
yeah, man.
Hey, get you on the track.
Yes,
again.
sir, man. Hey, I'm going to have to go over there and set up me a spot, man, and get busy and put some stuff together, man, because I done sparked back up, man, what it was. I was working. I've been working, and I did all the stuff. I said, you know what? People used to always be on me, like, even with my wife. My wife really motivated me because she was like, you got all this stuff just sitting in the house. You ain't doing nothing with it. And I was like, you know what? You right.
Yep.
I got keyboards, microphones, and cameras, and that. And I'm like, man, why ain't I doing something?
Mixer you had, man, over at my house one time.
Yeah.
Well, you about to body slam me one time. Yeah, man.
No, man. Hey, but you know what? I ain't tripping about that, man. Sure.
I was wrong with it. I got, man. That's why I say, man, it's people like you, man. You know, y'all always see the better in people. Kind of like my father, man.
Yeah.
Y'all see the best in people, man. It can help bring that out and elevate that. And that's what you need, man, because you find in friends like that, you always got something, man, that you can fall back on and go back to. That's why, you know, it's like when I had linked back up with you, man, anything you want me to do, man, just let me know, man.
Hey, man, but I appreciate that. And like I said, even with that, I appreciate you because you showed me like a whole nother side to this. Like, man, we going up We going to Maryland, Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I mean? We down there at Nut Brown spot doing shows, and I'm like, and people really into me playing the keys. I'm like, I like this, man.
You tough, man. Don't nobody tell you. I tell you. But you tough.
I appreciate it. But yeah, those kind of experiences just woke something up in me like, man, I really could make something out of myself. And one thing I like about you, you always like hands-on. I see you create your own tracks, you record, and I'm like, man, this dude do it all, man. So I always been a fan of you, man, for real, man.
It's mutual, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mutual, man. But like I say, man, yeah, I make the track, write the track, mix the track, record the video, sing it, push it, promote it. Because during the time, man, I came up from Sunset Apartment.
Yes,
man.
sir.
You ain't had nobody over there. So you ain't had no choice but to do it all yourself.
Yes, sir.
You know
yes, sir.
So, hey, it's all good, man.
Yeah, man. Well, again, man, I appreciate you for stopping through today doing this interview on the DJ Popcorn Podcast.
Man, you got to have me back, man.
Yeah, I'm going to bring you back, dog.
I get everything together.
Yes, sir,
What's up, man?
Sure, man. Hey.
Yeah.
But y'all be looking out AVAIL Hollywood. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know him now. But if you don't, you look him up on Facebook, enlightenrecords.com for any type of booking. And, man, this is what? The king of grown folks, man.
Oh, baby. You hear me? No.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you stopping by, man. And y'all stay tuned for more. AVAIL Hollywood.
Oh, yeah. We out. Yeah,